Hello my lovely Sagittarius, and a very warm welcome to your May 2020 horoscope. Quite a big couple of months coming up. This month, not only do we have Venus going retrograde, Venus ruling your finances, your love, your relationships, but we've also got Saturn and Pluto going retrograde. So it's going to be an important month, around the middle of the month this all happens, to be able to take a step back and not be too embroiled in the emotions and the whirlwind of your life. So meditation, of course, would help. Tai Chi, yoga, anything that gives you that ability to stay centered and to reduce your reaction time between something that happens that you don't like and what you do about it when you feel upset, irritated, sad, all those emotions. When there's this much retrograde motion, if you don't push things forward and you accept the pace that they're moving at, even if it feels slow, you may find that you begin to enjoy the slow pace. I can remember when I was studying as a child, I only ever liked music when I could play the fast movements. And it took quite a long time before I really now love the slow movements. Yes, it's like, oh, things in slow motion can be so beautiful. So if you do feel your life going in slower motion in the middle of the month, try to see the beauty. Try to see that it's giving you some space. It's giving you a bit of time to reflect and contemplate. So, what I always try to do with the astrology is to give you a way of seeing the aspects in a way that will empower you. The astrology is here to help us navigate and to learn the lessons that are being showered upon us in a way that will have a positive influence on your life, on your relationships, with everything. And next month we've got the eclipses, so more about that next time. On the 7th of the month, we've got a full moon happening here in your 12th house, lovely Sagittarius. The 12th house, this is the house of seclusion, the house of peacefulness, the house where you withdraw from the world. So the fact that there's a full moon there, it's shining a light and saying, hey Sagittarius, are you taking enough time out? Are you getting enough breaks between the busyness of your world? Not always very easy, what with having a phone most people have on them nearly all the time, from morning to night. Maybe you need to say, hey, one day a week, I'm taking an entire 25 hours out. I'm turning everything off. And see what happens in your world. And what if you did it for 2 days? Wow! This is illuminating your subconscious. It's wanting you to get in touch with all the unseen energies that are around you and helping you nearly all the time really, but that you're not aware of. It's about getting in touch with the intangibles. To me, it's always magical how the internet works, how mobile phones work. It's all on the airwaves. So there is so much that's teeming in the empty space. This is the opportunity with this full moon for you just to try to connect with it, or to just rest in it. On the 12th of the month, we've got Mercury coming to join Venus in your 7th house of relationship. This is a good time for communications in relationships. If you've got an important contract to sign, good time to get it done and really put it behind you. Now on the 13th, 14th of the month, this is when Venus will go retrograde until the 25th, 26th of June, about 6 weeks, in your relationship area, lovely Sagittarius. So relationships are a big focus of this month for you, and you may find that somebody from your past comes back into your world. Or maybe you get in touch with someone from your past. It could bring a closure of a relationship, or you seeing that, hey, you know, this is not working for me anymore and we need to do it differently. You reevaluate an existing relationship and you decide to do it in a different way. It's It's also a good time to be thinking about your finances, your money, your values, what's important to you. And are you actually living and prioritizing the things that you do according to your values? For me, it's tremendously important that I talk with you regularly and give you the heads up about the aspects that are coming to empower you. So even if it's inconvenient sometimes, and I might rather be socializing and having a cup of tea with friends, I make this a priority. What do you need to make a priority, even if it's temporarily maybe a little uncomfortable? On the 21st of the month, we've got the Sun coming into your 7th house of relationships, and on the 22nd, the lovely new moon in the relationship house. Now, while Venus is retrograde, this is not the best time for getting into a new relationship, because you may find that you change your mind by the end of June. It can be a really good time for deepening an existing relationship. And this could be a personal relationship or a business relationship, partnership. Certainly there's some opportunities for a new way of seeing how you interact with people, for really noticing your behavior, for doing work on yourself rather than expecting other people to change. Hey, what can I do to change? This would be the empowering way to deal with these aspects. On the 13th, 14th, we've also got Mars. Mars should have been here. Mars going into your 4th house. Mars there indicates it's a good time for doing things in the home. Moving things, renovating, repairing. You might just find that you're pretty busy in the home at this time. And you might also be traveling around a little. So I wish you a wonderful month. I thank you for liking, commenting, subbing, and sharing. Bye for now.